The Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh, or RSS, has done a sneaky takeover of one of the top organizations of the country. And this is an organization that is responsible for shaping how the history of India is written. The Indian Council for Historical Research has been filled with people with a background of RSS affiliations and not so much any other academic qualifications or credentials. Right from the deputy director to the Xerox operator. Yes, Newslaundry has done an exclusive investigation into this. My colleague Ayush Tiwari found insiders who spilled the beans and told him about this crazy Chacha-Bhanja nexus that has been running ICHR. But before Ayush tells you about the fun part, let me tell you a little bit about what ICHR does. ICHR was established in 1972 with the aim of fostering objective and scientific writing of history, such as to inculcate an informed appreciation of the country's national and cultural heritage. Its activities include providing fellowships, organizing seminars, and maintaining a library in New Delhi. In financial year 2019-2020, ICHR received more than 23 crore rupees in government funding. You see, the RSS has maintained forever that scholarship of Indian history has been dominated by historians with a left-leaning bent. They claimed that under the Congress, these historians downplayed India's Hindu legacy and outplayed the non-Hindu periods of history, like Mughals and Delhi Sultanate. The solution? An ICHR takeover. Fill it with people of their ideological bent. Credentials can be bent even more. And well, change the course of history. Quite literally. At the center of this takeover is an organization called Akhil Bharatiya Itihas Sankalan Yojana. And this man, Balmukund Pandey. On its website, ABISY says that it wants a reconstruction of Indian history, which has been distorted by the imagination of the Dark Ages, the stubborn and arrogant mentions of Muslim historians, and the neglect of Indian traditions and literary sources. Balmukund Pandey has been the secretary of ABISY since 2007. He has a master's degree in history from Deen Dayal Upadhyay Gorakhpur University, a PhD from Jivaji University in Gwalior, and he has been an RSS pracharak since 1990. Now, the sources that Newslaundry spoke to claimed that there has been a top-to-bottom takeover of ICHR, starting with Pandeyji and his rishtedars. Who are these people? Tell us, Ayush.
Let's start with Saurabh Kumar Mishra. He's a deputy director at ICHR who runs the body's prestigious journals like the Indian Historical Review. The ICHR social media handle really likes to highlight him. Mishra does not have a degree in history. In fact, he was once a journalist and has a PhD in media studies from a college in Bhopal.
Ayush is clearly the right man for the job since he's a history scholar, right?
No, he's Balmukund Pandey's nephew, his bhanja. His PhD is in media studies and he has a master's in journalism.
Oh, right. You should apply.
And this bhanja, by the way, passed on the gift of appointments to his friends too. In Bhopal, Saurabh Mishra attended RSS Shakas with Mukesh Upadhyay. Now, Mukesh is a lower division clerk at ICHR.
So Shakas are branching out into administration. Nice.
And to advance the tradition of passing the appointment parcel. After Mukesh, the family tree bore fruit for his cousin Rajiv Mishra, who got a job as a data entry operator at ICHR. Saurabh's cousin Neeraj Mishra also found a job at ICHR as a lower division clerk.
Shakha's family tree is bearing fruit. Damn, it's a jungle out there.
Here is a chart to show you this nexus. This chart shows how RSS men and their relatives and associates grabbed government jobs at ICHR. And they really like to take photos together. Apart from appointments, these men also get fast-tracked when it comes to promotions. For instance, there is Ashutosh Mishra, a self-declared ABVP Karyakarta. He was hired as a Xerox operator at ICHR in 2018, and then, within months, he was asked to assist the PA of the ICHR member secretary. He also assists the private secretary of the ICHR chairman.
No, Ayush, trust me, you really should apply. You've been with Newslaundry as a reporter for what? 4 years now? Whereas for Ashutosh, काफी impressive career growth. Ayush has identified 9 people who are related to each other somehow, either through family ties or through the RSS and its affiliated organizations. We have just told you about 6 of those. There are 3 more characters in this ICHR story. Other than this, the story also details out how this organization is functioning. Hint, they don't encourage research on Mughals and Delhi Sultanate no more. They are taking baby steps towards rewriting our history. More about that in this exclusive investigation by Ayush Tiwari on our website. Link is below. This investigation took a while to do and it was only possible because of your support. So subscribe to Newslaundry and support the work of our journalists so that we can bring you more stories like this.
The subscription model is something that keeps Newslaundry afloat, but we need hundreds of thousands of people to completely transform the news ecosystem. So you pay for news, so it serves you. So click on the link with this video, subscribe to Newslaundry and pay to keep news free और गर्व से कहो मेरे खर्च पर आज़ाद है खबरें.